Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mr. BK's channel with me, Mr. BK. Today we're looking at Proxy Immortal from my Protoss opponent who played a great game. I was really not expecting it. I tried to scout and didn't see the Proxy at all. So maybe going forward I'll need to actually try and scout better. So let's have a look. I'll put it at the speed on too. So I'm just going to go into my normal builds. I'm going to be building SCVs. We've got production tab up on the left hand side. Into a supply depot, which is fine. Fantastic. Normal build. Let's go. I'll speed it up a little bit. Barracks will go down as well. But unbeknown to myself, over here, we have a pylon. Now, I start scouting with this chap, and I go, hey, go and check over here, because most likely that's where the proxy is going to be. Didn't really expect it to be up here. So, we get the barracks up and running. This boy, he's going in to scout my opponent's base, who, as you can see, he's got a gateway on the go. He's got a base with single gas. So I'm like, cool. He's probably not up to too much. I've not seen the proxy, therefore he's not proxying me. Bad logic. So I'm like, I'll check the full base out, get the orbital, get the reactor for the Marines. And yeah, I come back down. It's like, cool, he's got a Nexus. It's fine. I'll expand because I see he's got a Nexus. Because he's not doing anything weird. He's just playing a normal build. So we're building Marines. We're building, as I say, another command center. Try and get an economic advantage on my opponent by going for the gold base. With the factory going down. By this point, our man over here is building a robotics facility next to my base. Again, I've got no idea, so I'm just like, right, I'll do my normal build. So we'll get that command center up, factory up. We'll go into a starport after the factory's up. And then get a tech lab on the factory. Now, I would do this anyway because I like the style of this. I've got some orbitals going, some supply depots going. Now, as you can see, he's already started to build his first Immortal at 3 minutes 45 or so. So I'm like, cool, I'll do my own thing. I'm going to expand, I'm going to build up my economy. At the moment, his workers are 29, I've got 27. So, you know, he's at a little bit of an economic advantage at the moment, but I'm hitting that goal base, so I should be getting more minerals, which, you know, is the idea. So, yeah, he's got 2 robotic space now. He's building up 3 Immortals. Now, I'm cool, right? I'll set my tank up just in case anything comes at me, you know. With my 4 barracks, I'm going to go to try and build up my bio army, which I'd normally do. I've got a Viking here, which should be scouting. Probably why I didn't see it. If I could just fly over there, it would have been fine, but I didn't because, you know, I'm not that good at StarCraft. So what we've got going on here, we're going to get that. And then, yeah, sorry, let's pause this here. So, bada bing. Bada boom. So yeah, he's building his Immortals. As soon as this third one comes out, he sends them in. Now, I've not really got any idea. Had I known it was Immortals, I probably would have my tank further back. Because it just gets absolutely ripped to shreds there, you see that? And so he's obviously losing some health. Protoss you cannot repair, so that's permanent damage. He takes out a supply depot. Thankfully, I've been building supply depots. So I send my Marines out to try and kill 1 Immortal, great. Get a low health in there, get the second Immortal, absolutely fantastic. But then a new one comes out, and my Marines are suffering. And the Immortals are falling in behind. So I try and bring the tank back further, so that if they hit the ramp, I'll be able to shoot and they'll be out of range. So constantly building Marines, should be building another tank. Don't know why I'm not, I've got so much minerals. Marines are falling in. I probably shouldn't be chasing so hard, but I do want to get the kill. If I can kill the Immortal, my tank a little bit safer, so I'll sacrifice a few Marines, only just to get another Immortal in my face. So I lose all my Marines, but I've got a little bank of guys coming here. So he's just going to mess about now, try and push my base, which is totally fine. Because I know what he's doing now. He's rushing me with Immortals. So yeah, Marines go in, kill the Stalker. They're going to go for the tank. And he's got nothing really because the tank is... Look at that Viking still there. What am I doing? So Marines are chasing the Immortal back. He's building more. He's going to set up a cannon here as well to try and defend his position. He's got a shield battery. So his shields are pretty strong. If I push that... it's going to be I'll need a lot of army to deal with that. So at the moment we're sitting on 44 workers. He's on 30. So he's stopped at 30, right? Which, you know, I'm just going to start making more and more and more minerals. I've got 2 bases. He's got 2 bases, but I've got more workers. So my whole plan is, as soon as I've dealt with this, we shall be economically at an advantage. So I'm just going to bring it slightly back. My favourite thing about this whole thing is this little gap here. So we've seen this already. Cool. Now this second tank I put here in this area. Stupidly, I maybe should have put it further back. But now he's taking that second shield battery down. Marines are going in for distraction whilst the tank does his job. But unfortunately, as you're about to see, these Immortals are actually in range of this tank, which is just not ideal. So I'm just continuing production. Look at all the Marines I've got. I've got all my Marines popping off. I'm being proxied, so I'm not building any like reactors or tech labs. Maybe should have got a tech lab just to get stim. Next tank. So the most important part about this for me was this Liberator. This Liberator acted great because I've killed the Stalker, which is the thing that can shoot up. If he's just pushing Immortals, which he was, they can't shoot up. I'm pretty sure they can't shoot up. Well, let's check that actually. Where are we? Can you shoot up? Bam, 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 bam. Target's ground, right? So I feel like this Liberator was a big brain play. I don't really know because no, I think it was a big brain play, right? I think it was a big brain play. Big brain play. Wow, I can't even speak. So I move this tank to here. Now, obviously, I can't see this observer, but I've hold him a bit further back. He can still shoot, but the Immortals are now out of range. So I'm just shooting these Immortals with my tank for free. He can't do anything about it. His only option is to come round. He doesn't know I've got a Liberator set here, you know? So I'm just nailing these robotics facilities because that's the threat to me at the moment. I'm continuing my production. Look at my supply. I've got 54 military units. He's got 19. He's got 33 workers. I've got 49. So that's one robotics facility down. I push in and go, right, cool. We're gonna gung ho, fly in, see what happens. Well, meanwhile, the tank's still killing the other robotics facility. Immortals are like, I'm gonna go do that tank. Bada bing, boom, there you go. Liberator's killing everything. Immortals are dying. There's nothing he can do to get into my base because of this tank and this Liberator. He doesn't have anything that's got enough range to get to the tank. He doesn't have anything that's got the ability to shoot up the way. And my opponent played a very good game. I'm very surprised I was actually managed to hold that. But thank you to Pig. His Terran guides are class. Thank you to Winter Starcraft. Again, his Terran guides are class. And for me, folks, that's how you defend Immortal Proxy. Just don't let them get into your base. Bring your tanks back a little bit and scout properly. Scout properly. As I said, there was some big brain plays there. Probably not. You let me know. I think they might be. But there was also some very bad plays there. For example, the Viking that just sat here for like 25 million years and didn't do anything instead of scouting, which really should have scouted. So yeah, if you get hit with the Immortal Proxy, I feel like that's a cool way of doing it. If they're just putting all their minerals into Immortals, Liberators, fantastic. Tanks, as long as they are far back and they can't be shot, because the range is different. I'm pretty sure Immortal's range is 6, whereas a tank in siege mode has got a range of 13. So yeah, tanks, Liberators. My final thing about this, I was sending this army. This army was getting sent to his base pretty much because I knew that he'd invested so much into getting these robotics facilities up. Robotics base, is that a robotics facility? That's a cybernetics core. Robotics facilities up. And yeah, my army was just going to go straight up here, siege up, and just push in. And what can he really do? He can start backtracking, but I've already dealt with the main threat of his battle plan. So if you like this sort of content, if you're new to StarCraft, if you're a veteran, I'm not that good, but I enjoy it and I have fun. Even when I lose, I like to learn from my game. So if this sort of content is up your street, give us a like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. I would love to play games and have people watch me. I go live on Twitch and on YouTube, so give us a follow. As I say, hit the bell and all that jazz. But yeah, peace out, everyone. Have a great day.